Hey, what up? It's Ty 1822. You know, pro wrestling, of course, we all know it's not what it used to be. The downside of professional wrestling, you know, it hurts companies, of course, like TNA, ROH, of course, and of course, the biggest company of them all, World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. Now, this company, of course, been out for a very long time. I grew up on this company, but this company is not what it used to be. This company is top. So when you say pro wrestling is down, you look at WWE. Even you don't consider it pro wrestling, it's still pro wrestling. That's number one. Without WWE, what is wrestling without WWE? Don't say Japan, because I don't live in Japan. I live in America, where the biggest wrestling promotion is here in America, and WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. You know, you got a company like TNA Wrestling. Now, TNA Wrestling, yes, a struggling company. They the second company behind WWE. You know, fans say, hey, TNA, fix your booking. Get rid of Vince Russo. TNA did that. But hey, it don't mean that TNA get better booking. It don't mean that they will be a better company. It don't mean they'll make more money. ROH Wrestling. ROH fans say, hey, ROH is the best in the world. The best wrestlers. You know, they don't need storylines. But hey, ROH is in a time on the downside of pro wrestling. TNA is in a time of downside in pro wrestling. So those two companies will struggle. Don't matter how much they do, they will struggle. Because you know why? Because pro wrestling is on the downside. It's not ROH's fault. And I'm not gonna give all the blame to TNA. Because if TNA correct a lot of things, it don't mean they will, you know, be a really good number two behind WWE. Doing stuff, you know, like creative writing don't create more money. You know, superstars who got the it factor creates money with the owner. But today's wrestling, nothing is cool to blow wrestling up. In an Attitude Era, it was so cool. You had WCW, NWO. It was like gang warfare. You had Stone Cold, didn't give a damn, beat his boss ass. You had The Rock, straight trash talker. You had HBK, Undertaker, Kane. You had Bill Goldberg, the badass, undefeated. Everything was so cool in that era. ECW, Rob Van Dam, Sabu, Taz, hardcore wrestling. It was unbelievable. It was so cool. But now, today wrestling, it's not like that. Wrestling is not cool anymore. It's just not cool anymore. And you know, ROH, TNA will struggle. Even WWE. WWE would never get to the point where it used to be. WWE ratings are in threes. When the last time WWE consistent had at least a 4 in a year? Maybe 2005. So it been about 7 years since WWE averaged a 4-point rating. 7 years since they averaged a 4-point rating. Look at TNA. TNA been around since they finally hit the ones. They've been in the ones for the last 4 years since they first hit it. Now ROH will always take time to grow. But ROH will struggle to grow because pro wrestling is not what it used to be. This is how you know when pro wrestling was cool. Everywhere you go, you see everybody with a wrestling shirt. It was cool. Nobody saying that about you wearing a wrestling shirt. When I went to school with a wrestling shirt, they said, oh, look at Ty with that DX shirt on. Look at Ty with that WCW shirt on. And you know what? Everybody had one on too. But these days, you walk around with a wrestling shirt. Look at this nerd with the wrestling shirt. Look at this. He must be a virgin. That's how it is. Wrestling is not cool anymore. Because back then, it was very cool. Attitude Era, everybody wasn't a fan. But the casual fans loved the crash TV we had back in the day. Everything wasn't great in the Attitude Era. But at the end of the day, it was still cool. What's today wrestling about? What is so cool about wrestling? What do a character say? Damn, when you see that, you're like, man, I love to do that. When you see a character like John Cena, so clean cut, no, that's I don't draw to that guy. A guy like Stone Cold, back in his time, disrespectful, didn't like his balls, drink, that appeals. Today, who appeals to the casual fans? To make them say, oh man, I have to watch this. Do a casual fan really sit down and say, hey, that John Cena guy, I would love to be something like that? No. A casual fan sees somebody like The Rock, trash talker, Stone Cold, don't give a damn, NWO jumping people. They're like, hey, this is cool right here. It's like watching a movie. But these days in pro wrestling, when you watch it, it's like, I don't want to watch it. Nothing appeals. Crowd boring. The passion is gone. It just, when you watch pro wrestling on TV, watch WWE, no passion. You know, without JR, my God, my God. You don't have that no more. When JR go crazy, Mick Foley throws off the Hell in a Cell. You feel the passion. You feel like you're there. These days, you don't have that passion. Listen to TNA, there's no passion. You just watch it. Because, you know why? Because you're just a wrestling fan. You're just watching it because you've been watching your whole life. So, pro wrestling is just on the downside. And, hey, TNA, ROH, sorry, but it will be so hard for y'all to become big companies. WWE, y'all will never return to y'all used to be. Still make great money, but WWE will never be the same again. So, that's all I got to say on the downside of pro wrestling. It's not what it used to be, but hey, I'm still gonna watch it. But don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.